Hi, John Asen, Director of Instruction down at 3D Golf Performance, and we're talking about your Practice with Purpose clinics and the step-by-step process that we want you to take so that you're learning to control your ball first and then improve your distance and the quality of your power second, and then finally put the two together and be able to use each instrument in different situations on the golf course so you can control the ball and distance that it travels. And these aren't simple things, so you need to make sure you follow the process. So step 2 is looking at your club head speed and using the body to produce power. So the key here is to understand that if your step 1 part of the path and the face alignments are understood and consistent in delivering the same pattern, then you can usually start to produce a faster swing speed and greater power. So let me show you how this works. So if my path and face are under control, I'm going to be able to swing the club head at the optimum speed and produce power and distance. So hit a shot there, up the line, pretty good shot. You can see the ball landing again. My path and face, I'll always be looking at that for feedback. I'm going to bring the screen up here a little bit closer for you to see. So I'm always looking at my inside-out pattern of path and my face slightly open, point forward to the target, and therefore 4.2 close to my path. So those are very, very important, producing this draw spin. That's going to give us the instant consistency and power that we want anyway. Now the idea here is if I'm looking at improving my club head speed, I can see that my number up here, 87.5 or 88 miles an hour with my 8-iron, carried the ball 159. Total distance of 165. The secondary number, or maybe one that's actually more important, is my ball speed. The ball speed tells me that these two numbers, the efficiency of my path and my face, and where I hit that golf ball in the club face, produced how fast that ball was going when it left my club head. And the other number that we consider is the launch angle, because the launch of the golf ball is this angle here that it takes off from my club face and produces the amount of lift or the backspin that's produced. So I want each club to be calibrated with the right amount of launch, because each club has increments of 4 degrees less or great. So when we're looking at these particular factors to produce distance, but also efficient distance or power, it comes from those angles that I have my shaft at as well at impact. I want to have it forward so that the loft of the golf club is decreasing, and therefore the ball is going more forward, and I'm letting the loft of the golf club spin the ball and give it lift. I'm not trying to get underneath it or lift it. So that's an important factor, the launch angle when you hit the golf ball. Obviously the speed is important, and that usually comes from how efficient you are with your path and your face, because then you can have a more uninhibited flow of force going through impact, and nothing is there interfering with it to try to steer the ball on line. It's just a natural, sort of like a bicycle tire spinning around the axis of your spine in this case. So we've got our club head speed up that we want to pay attention to. We've got our ball speed, and then one of the main factors of those two would be the launch angle of the ball and even the spin of the ball, because those two will factor into how far the ball will go. So we'll look at those areas to try to improve your overall distance. Remember, enjoy the hit.